Hey everyone, it's me Karen and I'm here today to do this manicure for you. I have received a few items from the Born Pretty store lately and I've been excited to use it. The plate specifically. So if you want to see how I did this, hang tight. We're going to start off today by talking about some of the items that we're going to be using, and one of the things we're going to be using is this Harunota plate that I received from Born Pretty store this past week, and it is that beautiful floral. It is plate number 7. I'm sorry I can't read this down here, but I'm going to assume it says something like Harunota. But anyway, plate number 7, and we are going to use all the plate, probably on different nails. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to use that plate. You're going to need a stamper. Clear is what I'm going to be using for parts of it. You don't have to have a clear one to do this, but that's what I'm going to use. You're going to need some liquid latex for around your fingers. I'm going to use some stamping polish by Born Pretty, and it is their brown. It is not labeled with a number or a name. It's just a beautiful chocolate brown. And then the polishes that we're going to be using are from my recent shipment from El Corazon. And these are them. They're just absolutely beautiful, aren't they? Stunning. They are all from their Magic collection. This one is 423561 Magic Tail Comet. I don't know if you can read that, but anyway. And then this one is 423/524 Magic. I can't see that. Magic something fleece. I'll look it up. And this beautiful bluish green aqua is 423/573 Magic Sparkling Seas. I don't know. I'll look that one up too. Alright, and then as my base, I've got this very old finger paints polish on. It is not a stark white, it is a near white, more like an eggshell, and it is called paper mache. Any white will do. The reason why I'm using white is because we're going to be doing gradient on some of the nails. So you'll need a cosmetic sponge as well. Anyway, I'm going to be doing an accent nail on the ring finger, and so I'm going to be coloring some parts of that stamped image in. We're going to start with getting that ready. Alright, so we're going to start off today by creating the design that's going to go on an accent nail, which is going to be the ring finger. And I'm going to just start off by doing the main image with the Born Pretty brown. I've got my Born Pretty scraper, and just give it a nice gentle swipe. I've got my stamper, give it a gentle roll, and there we go. Very pretty. Alright, I'm going to let this dry for a few moments. Let me clean off my plate so it doesn't get icky. I've got my new cotton claw or manicure saver that I received from Cynthia at Born Pretty last week as well, and that's going to be nice and clean. Alright, so we're going to just set this aside and let this dry for a few moments. Alright everyone, I have zoomed in a little bit. I think this is dry enough to start working with, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the polishes that I showed you, and we're going to dot them in on a few of the flowers. I've also gotten out a very fine brush in case I need to use that. And what I'm going for is this collection of flowers here. Yeah. So don't put a lot on your brush because you don't want it to goop all over the place. Now, if you want to use your small brush instead of the brush in the bottle, do so, because you don't really want to run into the other areas. You can see some of my sampling here. Okay, how do you like that? Let's look at the other side. Pretty, huh? Gotta love these clear stampers. All right, I'll be back and we will begin our gradient stamp. Okay, so I have got my cosmetic sponge and I have moistened it with a little bit of water so that the sponge does not absorb all of the polishes. So now I'm going to just get that ready. I like that. Beautiful. Alright, after you've cleaned up your gradient stamping, apply a quick dry top coat to smooth out all of your colors and have a nice surface for stamping our next step. Alright, the top coat is drying and I think I want to go ahead and get our accent nails ready, and this is completely dry. So what I want to do is I want to reactivate and get a little bit of a tacky layer. So I'm going to apply a layer of hollow top coat. Let this dry to the touch with a little bit of a tackiness to it. Alright, we're going to give this a whirl. There you go. That turned out beautiful. Alright, let me top coat this. We'll move on to the next step in just a moment. I want to let this dry for a few moments. Alright, we're ready to move on to the next step, and that is going to be to apply our stamped image here onto our other nails. I've got my clear stamper so I can look where everything is going. There we go. Alright, let's clean this up. we are top coating now. This is the Super Chic Lacquer Marvel Liquid Macro Quick Dry Ultra Gloss Top Coat. And I am loving this so far. It is so not goopy. What do you think? Alright, let me go finish up and clean up a little bit more, and we'll be back for the final shot, okay? Alright, I'm back. I have done a little bit more cleanup. I have oiled up. I love this. I am so happy with how this turned out. I will make sure I put links down in the information box to this great plate that we used today, and of course the stamping polish, and then the other polishes that we used for this gradient stamping, and also for this excellent manicure saver, cotton claw, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really did, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And until the next time that we get together, you guys have a nice afternoon. Ta-ta!